All right, what is up, guys? We're back here with another video on the channel. We are I know it's been slow last week. Haven't been posting too much. Just for the simple fact that I'm kind of busy outside of this, but I'm back and I'm more excited than ever because you guys know it's Champions League football today. We got two matchups today. We got Copenhagen versus Man City and Leipzig versus Real Madrid. Two amazing matchups. Two of the top teams in Europe, and Man City and Real Madrid. And today, though, but Copenhagen, who goes up against Man City, they've actually given a good fight. As you guys know, they made it out the group. They were in the group with Bayern Munich, and it was Galatasaray and Manchester United. And even the games where they played Bayern Munich, Munich only beat them 2-1 once, and the second game they played was a 0-0 draw. Real Madrid versus Leipzig. Obviously, Leipzig makes it get out of the group. Real Madrid, obviously, they're going to make it out of the group. But Leipzig is fifth in the Bundesliga, and, they're also, I'd say, a pretty good team that would put up a fight against Real Madrid. But with that, we're going to look at some of the price picks, some of the props today. One of the ones that I really like, and this is something I'm willing to take the over on, is Vinicius Jr. Goal or plus assist, 0.5. Now, I love this one just because Vinicius Jr. has kind of been on fire lately. He's been on a roll. He has kind of turned into like that go-to guy that kind of just gets the offense going for Madrid. They have Rodrigo. They have a few different strikers. They have Joselu. But they don't have a proper striker at the moment. Like, would you say that is the man up top? I would say that their wingers are probably their best players on offense, which are Rodrigo and Vinicius. And Vinicius tends to be the guy. Literally, I know he's not like the striker. He plays on the left wing, but he is the guy. And as you see against Girona, that was a first versus second place matchup. And boy, was his number called. He had 3 goals plus assists. Atletico, that was a close Atletico game. I understand, just because Real Madrid versus Atletico always tends to be very close and rugged and kind of, they just very clash, tough game for them. Even if whether they win or lose, Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid, it tends to be very chippy game, closed. So I understand that one, but against Getafe, Las Palmas, and Almeria, they've all been. He's gotten at least a goal or assist in those. And but even so, I think he was on fire against Girona. I saw that game. He was, he scored that banger from outside the box. And Real Madrid ended up beating them 4-0, and Girona ends up being 3 goal assists from Vinicius. So I would take the over on this one. It's something I just feel very comfortable about. If anyone's gonna score or assist for Madrid, it's got to be this guy right now. Like I said, he's on fire. I love him. He's a pleasure to watch it. Like I said, if you guys aren't watching the games, I advise you watch games, watch the highlights, right? So that's the first one. Another one for the same game, I wanted to go to, where was it? Was it fouls or tackles? Oh no, passes attempted. Passes attempted. No, not combo. Where is it? Just passes attempted on itself. Here we go. Toni Kroos. He did not meet that last game. He had 88.5. No, he had 64. Sorry, but he's averaging 88.5. The line is 89.5 for this one. Atletico, like I said, those games tend to be chippy, where Atletico kind of drops back. They give the position to Real Madrid. So Toni Kroos just, way over the line. And Las Palmas too. Almeria, he doesn't meet it. Getafe, don't think he obviously he didn't play that game. But the offense and kind of the game runs through Toni Kroos. Now, I don't know if he's gonna play this one that I'm wary about, just because he has also been on fire lately. He's been more consistent getting starts, but I've seen Real Madrid has several midfielders. They have, you guys know, Jude Bellingham. They have Federico Valverde, who's actually more consistent as a starter. But if I were to pick this one, I don't know if I'm gonna do this one. But if I were to advise on this one, I'm willing to take the under, just because Leipzig is not a bad team. They're not just gonna concede possession. Obviously, I still think Real Madrid will have more possession, but I don't think they're gonna have it until where it's just so lopsided, where it's like a 65-35 possession. Leipzig is a good team. They're gonna try. They're at home, and they're gonna try to get some of the balls, push it down the field, and kind of attack Madrid. I still believe in Madrid might come out on top this game, or a draw, but I don't see Leipzig outright winning this game, even though I see them going up ahead and trying to take the initiative. So this one, I would take the under, but like I said, I'm kind of staying away from that one. Xavi Simons, this is another one. Like I said, I'm not too sure about this one, but like I said, you guys see the last five games he's going over the line. And they've even played, the only game where he didn't meet the line was they played first place, Bayer Leverkusen. And that's understandable. Like I said, that better teams are going to have more possession than them. But like I said, if I'm going to guess on this one, I would take the under as well. Like I said, Real Madrid might have most of the position, not all of it, not lopsided. But Leipzig playing better teams. Their attackers, the midfielders, are getting a bit less passes. And then there's, of course, Rodri. Rodri, you guys know, the best midfielder that Man City has. Everything runs through him. And as you guys see, they're playing, like I said, Copenhagen today. That's a different game from the Madrid one, obviously. But against Brentford, Burnley, Newcastle, he goes over the line. Or actually against Burnley, he doesn't. But Newcastle and Brentford, he goes way over the line. Well, at least for Newcastle. Those are teams that are kind of mid-table teams. And Copenhagen, I'm willing to bet that it's not going to be a wide open, easy game for Man City. And they're just going to kind of possess the ball. Because Man City is just going to destroy Copenhagen if they decide to do otherwise. If they just decide to, push people up the field. Now, they're going to try every now and then, maybe on counterattacks. But I do think that Rodri's going to get a lot of the balls. You're going to see a lot of touches. And I'm willing to bet the over on Rodri on 108.5. Very confident on that one. Man City, I would say their main goal is to get another Champions League. And they're just going to go ahead and try to take every game like it's elimination. I know there's 2 legs to each of these games. And I think Rodri's going to have a good game where he gets more than 108.5 passes. So I'll take the over on that one. And then I want to see on, I think, shots, this one. So, as you guys see, another Vinicius one, 2.5. Obviously, against Girona, he goes over. Against Getafe and Las Palmas, he goes way over in that one. This one, I'm willing to go on the under, just because it's hard to keep up that pace where you're taking so much shots. And Leipzig, I would say, like I said, they're going to try to control the ball. And I feel like they're going to kind of defend a little more. So the play from Real Madrid is kind of go more through their midfielders, like Toni Kroos, like I said. And I think the under on this one would be the best. He might get a goal and assist, but I think it's going to be kind of a closed-up game in midfielder and Leipzig on defense. Excuse me. Erling Haaland, 4 shots. Like I said, Copenhagen's probably going to drop back and defend for more of the time. So Man City's going to kind of play around a lot, like with Rodri as a midfielder. You're going to play around him a lot. I don't like this prop that much. If it was 4.5, I would take the under. But it's a 4. So I very reluctantly take the under. But I would take the under. I don't think he's going to get 5 shots. Just because if it's such a closed-up game, Man City will probably do substitutions. They got so many people on offense. They got more people on the wings that are probably going to try to open up the game instead of Erling Haaland having to hold the ball and open up the game. He's more of there as a kind of just to finish the plays. But I see it as a kind of a closed game where Haaland, he might reach 4. Like I said, I don't like this one too much because I would take the under if it was 4.5. But this one, if I had to, I'll do a 3 under on that one. Jeremy Doku, he doesn't always start. Well, the stats aren't loading. As you see here, he doesn't always start. So I don't know. I would take the under on this one. But again, he might be a DMP. Julian Alvarez, he might be a DMP. I think Man City is starting with Haaland today, trying to go all out and get a game on. Kevin De Bruyne, I think he'll start. And I think he will get maybe under 2.5 shots. I like this one to get the under. Like I said, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri probably going to have most of the ball. But they're going to have to pass the ball around a lot. I don't think it's going to be a game with like too many shots from Man City. And there is another one that I wanted to check. One of the last ones that I wanted to see. Camavinga, no, tackles. It was tackles. I like this one, the Camavinga, this one, tackles. Like I told you guys, I think Real Madrid will control most of the game. I don't feel like it will be super lopsided. But 2.5 tackles, I would take the under on Camavinga. Like I said, he's probably going to have the ball most of the time with Real Madrid. So they're going to pass the ball and touch the ball more instead of fighting for it in midfield. So I don't think he meets the over. I think it's great to take the under on 2.5 tackles for Eduardo Camavinga. Just my opinion. Let's see, Lucas Vasquez. Another reason, the 2.0s, I don't like those. I would say stay away from those. And finally, excuse me, goalie saves. No, it wasn't that one. Sorry. No, it wasn't that one. Is it over here? Sorry about that. And as you guys see, there's... Okay, so these are all for Wednesday as well. But yeah, I think that brings it to... I thought I had more. I thought I had more saved up. But I don't think so. But anyway, those are the props for today. You guys always know Champions League. Tuesday, February 13, 2024. And we are here for it. So if you guys like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Trying to get that trend going. Like I've been telling you guys forever for the past like 10 videos or so. I think this is my 10th or 11th video. I want to see more people do soccer prize picks. Because I love doing this, and I love soccer, watching it too. So it's great. So I'll see you guys later.